Hello again. Something very alarming has been happening over the last few days. First, a number of New Year's Eve celebrations were cancelled in various countries of the world for no apparent reason. There seemed to be a mood of fearful anticipation, as though the police and authorities in various places were worried that something was going to happen, and so felt that it was safer to stop large numbers of people gathering together in some public place. Many of us assumed that the fear was that there might be a terrorist attack, but there does seem to be more to it than that. In London, the police and other authorities were seemingly very keen to stop crowds gathering. Primrose Hill was sealed off with special high fencing and police patrolled the perimeter. Access to Alexandra Palace in North London was closed, and so was Greenwich Park. Nobody quite knew why so much effort was put into these restrictions. Now, with the news from Germany and Holland, we get some idea of what the British were so anxious to avoid. In Germany, 5 people were killed by fireworks, and there were violent confrontations in Berlin and other cities. Hundreds of arrests were made as fighting broke out and people used fireworks as improvised weapons, with even buses being blown up. Much the same happened in Amsterdam, where 2 people were killed. There, the violence culminated in an ancient church being destroyed by fire. The fire started by homemade fireworks. It seems plain that this was the very kind of thing which the authorities in this country were keen to prevent, and why they closed down those open spaces in London. Nobody seems to know quite what was going on, though, whether this was gangsters fighting, anti-police riots, some ethnic minority disputes, or just good old-fashioned hooliganism. All that is known for certain is that there were a lot of explosions and people were killed, while the police were unable to keep control of the situation. Clearly, we don't want this to happen in London. Perhaps, too, this sheds some light on the way that the police in Epping were so quick off the mark when somebody lit a firework outside an hotel full of asylum seekers. Everybody seems to be really twitchy where fireworks are concerned. I have no idea at all what is going on here, but obviously it cannot all be a coincidence. Many of the fireworks used in Germany and the Netherlands were either large versions intended for displays which had been obtained illegally, or they were homemade. It's not at all common for fireworks of this sort to be detonated in the street. Some degree of planning and coordination is at work here. These events all over Germany and elsewhere were not spontaneous. I'm wondering if any viewers have any thoughts about this business, which, as I say, is almost certainly connected to the precautions taken at London's Primrose Hill and elsewhere. I'm aware that many people think that all this is connected in some way with Islam, and that the church burning down in Amsterdam is connected with this somehow. I'm not so sure. I would welcome people's views on this.